Alright, Virgo, it is time for your September tarot reading. Sorry, I got that a little too loud. We'll be using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. Good gravy. Let's see. Ooh. Y'all are talkative today. Got a lot going on here. I was about to say something. Okay, so we're starting with the Page of Pentacles. I've been pulling out a lot more symbolism in my readings, referencing other signs, so feel free to go watch those other videos. I will also leave it in the description. Also, don't forget to watch your rising, sun, moon, rising. We got the Nine of Swords here. I don't know why. Are you feeling a little bit confused, Virgo? Just a little disoriented? I got that impression. We have the Nine of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, we have Dobby, we have the Ten of Cups, kind sir, no sir, we're not gonna do it. We have the Seven of Wands, he's all over the place. I have the door open a little bit, and so he's enjoying the sights and sounds. We have the Two of Pentacles, so I've already finished the readings for water, Page of Wands, water and fire. So I'm working on earth and then I'll work on air. Let me know what you think about, we got the Three of Pentacles. Let me know what you think about the symbolism being pulled out, and if you like that, and cross-watching or watching your sun, moon, and rising, let me know how that feels for you. Oh, and don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. That lets me know if this is helpful. All right, we've got the Eight of Swords. I'm gonna go ahead and set the deck aside because we've got our 10 cards, and I will pull additional cards if we need a clarification. So we have the Page of Pentacles here. Oh yeah, I got my nails done. I know you guys probably didn't watch the other videos, but they were ratchet. So watch one of the first 6 videos if you want to see how ratchet my nails were. You're welcome. Page of Pentacles, new energy. We can see that the fields are tilled in the background. This is speaking of physical manifestation of your desires. But this is still, with the page, is still a really young energy, so it may be a bit idealistic when it comes to the things that you're wanting to manifest. That's not to say that you will not even relating to whether you will or you won't get those things. It is more so that there's still more refinement in your process before you fully manifest your desires, if that makes sense. Because you don't even know 100% clearly what you want. So once you get clear about that, the energy will be more mature. Or by getting clear about that, the energy matures, and then you're able to manifest what you actually want versus what you think you want. We have the Nine of Swords here, so there's something plaguing you. Like there's something on your mind, and you're nearing the end of a cycle as it relates to this process, whatever it is that's on your mind. But there's still, like, you can see there's like some dudes down here fighting, And there's also different zodiac symbols on the blanket. So it's like all the people and energies that may be on your mind, it's kind of creating a disturbance within your own energy. So I'm also noticing that we have 9-9 here. So check the meaning of 9-9 as your angel number. The next one is the 9 of Cups. And here we can see he's kind of almost smug looking. Very satisfied with himself because he doesn't realize that he hasn't gotten to the 10 of Cups yet. So emotionally, it may feel like you have everything that you need in order to be fully emotionally fulfilled, but there's just more to come still within this cycle. And that's really a beautiful thing, that like you're already super satisfied with what you have, that so that you don't even, I don't want to say it's that you don't desire, but it's like you don't feel like you lack anything. And in that fulfilledness that you are feeling, there's more to come to you. We also have the 6 of Pentacles here, and this goes back to the initial Page of Pentacles energy, where there's something that you want but you still feel like you have to beg for it. Like he's doling out just enough, and it's that refining that still has to take place, the balancing of the energy. He's got the scales there and he's like measuring it out. The balancing of the energies there for you to realize that you don't have to beg for it. You don't have to have just enough. You can have everything that your heart desires that is possible, and you don't have to feel like you're just squeaking by or just getting like you get exactly what you need, not a bit more, not a bit less. And that is followed by the 10 of Cups, which we have over here. So it's almost like we're looking at this page energy and he's like, I'm still not entirely sure of what I want, but there's something really big on my mind that's kind of, Dobby, for reals? That's kind of keeping you, he's like stepping all over the cards and like pushing them everywhere. Sorry about that, guys. There's something that is keeping you up, and you're like, you're in that, but the cycle is closing, and it doesn't necessarily, I'm going to clarify that one because it doesn't necessarily relate to this abundance journey and the closing of the cycle and getting to the 10 of Cups. Because with the 9 of Cups, like I said, emotionally you feel like you have everything, but then you're it's like it's broken up. You're swinging between a couple different timelines here. Like you have this going on and this is running, so well, I guess I should put it this way. So you're going from here to here, but you've also got this going from here to here happening at the same time. And in the background, this is running. So it's like you have different programs running on different subjects. So with manifestation, you're still refining the process. And you've also got this something going on in your mind that is, it's happening at the same, but it's separate. And it's almost like, if you listen to Abraham Hicks at all, where she talks about picking up the end of the stick and picking it up where you left your vibration. It's so much clearer when she says it, but I feel like that's what you're doing. You're going from one subject that you're having a hard time with, to something else that you're doing really well with, back to something that you're not doing so well with. So your vibration is like jumping from here, here, and you're kind of, it is moving up, but you're still jumping around a lot. So you probably feel like you've got a bit of whiplash because that's exhausting. We also have the 7 of Wands. So you're still fighting. It's like you're not entirely, there's that struggle there, but this is in fire. So it's like something that you're passionate about, but you're you're fighting with it, and it's like, do the thing that you're passionate about. You don't have to to struggle there, but it's like in the background, the fact that you're in your head about something is going to play out in each aspect of that. And it seems like emotionally you're really strong here, and that's what's tiding you over. But with some other areas, you're really struggling and bouncing around. We then go to the Two of Pentacles, where it's like, okay, you're still trying to juggle between the two things that you want, and your ships are like jostling up and down in the background, here and here. And you're like doing this little dance trying to keep everything in balance, and it's not working. And I feel like that's another way it's showing like you're just getting just enough. And this could be with finances, but it could also be with like always needing just a little bit more in order to get by. And that could be like just running out of something, running out of groceries, and like in the middle of cooking. It's like whatever it is that you're doing, you're just squeaking by. It's not just money, but it's like other tangible things where you're like, you just barely have enough gas to get to the gas station. And you've got enough money to buy gas, but you've got just enough money to buy gas. And you're just making it to payday. And it's like this juggling is so exhausting. And it's like we keep seeing things that are just wearing you out. And then here we have this, again, we have the Page energy. So we've got the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. And again, he's like not super sure of himself, not super sure what he wants. Like he's in the desert. He doesn't even know what he's doing there. There's like, what does he want with the desert? Then we go into the Three of Pentacles. Trying to get this little feller to lie down. Here we go. Three of Pentacles. And it's like they're talking about how to complete this. They're carving out the symbolism and everything, and it's like they're showing him a drawing, and he's like in the middle of like his work. So it's like, are you making some little adjustments to what you want? Are you sure of what you want? Do you already know what you want, or are you still figuring it out? And then we get to the Eight of Swords, and this might seem like a stressful energy, but I think this is actually a really positive sign, because whereas like some circumstances, it's like that the circumstances are what they are, and it may take you, especially being in this energy, it might take you a little longer to get to the point where you can manifest different circumstances. But here we see it is in your mind. The only thing stopping you where you are is this energy. So I am going to clarify the Nine of Swords and see what that's referring to. Because I feel like with the Eight of Swords, you could at any time open your eyes and realize that your enemies are gone. Like, their swords are stuck in the ground, and you're there tied up, and they're done. They've moved on. All right. So at the Five of Pentacles, again, everything that you think that you need is in your power. It's like it's right here, and you feel like that is beyond your reach, and it's not. So we also got the Page of Cups and the Two of Cups. So the Page of Cups is again that young energy, emotionally figuring out what it is that you want. And we've got the page showing up 3 times. So I feel like it's very strong in the idea of maturity. And you're like, well, how do I get there? I feel like you spending time in meditation and journaling to clarify what it is that you want, or even start, and I don't typically recommend like looking at the negatives, but make a list of the things about your situation that you're not thrilled about. Get real with yourself. Be honest with yourself about what it is that you like and what it is that you don't like. Because when you know that, you can make a positive change. So figure that out, but then reverse it. And once you've done that, then say, I don't like darkness. And I'm being very literal here, but I do like light. So like when you make your list, make it with that in mind of like finding out, okay, I don't like this, but this is what I do like. I don't like this, this is what I do like. And once you have a list of things that you do like, expand on that. Write down what it is that you like about these and expand on the qualities, because I feel like you're so in getting clear about what it is that you want. It's going to bring in the Two of Cups, right? And you're going to have that balance within yourself, masculine and feminine. And because this is speaking about a situation, I'm not going to say that this is a love situation. Very well maybe that you are desiring to bring in love into your life, which is great, but the greatest love is self-love, right? So you've got to start with yourself before you're going to be manifesting something different than what you have in the past. That's not to say you aren't lovable where you are. It's saying that you don't necessarily feel loved where you are. It's not that you are not loved, it's that you're not feeling it. You're not picking that up from the situation. And I did also notice just now that the World is at the bottom of the deck, right? So this is really cool, because it's like after all of that, this is like up next. You're bringing in everything that you desired. You just need to change the way that you've been. Take control of your feelings and your emotions, because that is within your power. You totally can do that. And once you do that, you're going to have a whole new path open up for you. And you won't feel stuck anymore. This is going to go away because you're going to open your eyes. You're going to have a new emotional approach. You're going to have a whole new approach to growth and developing. And you're going to have a whole new passion for life. So you've got it's really cool because you've got the three of the pages here. And you've also got this energy of a new start and bringing your full emotional body into balance. You have everything you need here. You just have to open your eyes and see it. Virgo, I hope that this was helpful. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time for your next reading.